like,
is it similar to K-pop?
What? Yeah.
What is J-pop?
Yes. So J-pop is Japanese pop. K-pop is Korean pop.
So Garrett's been hashtagging us, hashtag BTS. And I was like, I think that's like a Japanese boy band.
Have you heard of them?
I got the yellow version. So, it's okay.
How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in. I don't really want to see no more traffic. Last pack just came in, let's get it out quick.
I had a hard
Wanna be okay, wanna be alright. Wanna see the world.
I ain't that fast, bro. I ain't.
Yo.
So guys, you just heard the story. We just Trench is telling us about K-pop and J-pop. Is that it?
J-pop. Yeah.
J-pop.
Yeah. So keep telling us. I'm curious.
So I work for the Navy,
Okay.
right? So I spent a lot of time in Japan. I cumulatively have been there about 1.5 years. And well, when you stay out in town, there's no American TV. So you'll just put the TV on as kind of background noise and you'll sit there and go through on your computer. Well, this stuff plays so much, it gets into your brain, right? It's catchy. It's stupid.
I know the feeling. I worked at Wahoo's one summer whenever I was, I think, in college. And Jimmy Buffett, man. And it was just every day, Jimmy Buffett, cheeseburgers in paradise. And by the end of it, I'm like,
you hate it. And then you get away from it. And then like 6 months later, you're singing this song. You're like, no. And then you play the song and everybody's looking at you like, what are you watching? What are you looking at? No, don't do that.
so you taught yourself Japanese?
Very, very little.
Did you wear like all the shiny jackets and stuff? I know it's real popular with like neons and.
No, they don't have a lot of fat guy clothes over there. They're a smaller people.
Oh, come on now. That's not right. I need to work on that.
Body shaming.
I know, right? All right. You guys, hey, welcome back to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Jourdan.
And we're here with Mr. Guido and Mr. Trench from the Juke Joint.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, guys, thanks for coming. Who hasn't had a good time at the Juke Joint in their life, right?
I don't know anybody.
You're not even from the coast if you haven't been there. You guys, what about that place? I mean, when did y'all take it over?
What, about 4 years ago?
4 years.
So 4 years ago, actually probably 5.5 years ago, I started going there to hang out with him. And sitting on the front porch, and I'm just watching these people walk in, and more people walk in, and more people walk in, and the cross section of humanity that goes there. I have never and had never seen another bar like it. You know, you got people in suits standing next to somebody in their pajamas. Nobody cares.
Right.
So we ended up picking it up about a little over 4 years ago, and it's kind of crazy story how that happened. So the opportunity came up to buy it, and him and I got together, and I'm seeing money walk in and people, and everybody's having a great time, and it's just really kitschy, cool place. And I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. At the time,
It's kind of like it is kind of like a LARP. Like we talked about LARP there. Like it's kind of one of them. He's right. Like I've seen some people come in costumes, full suits, PJs, whatever.
Well, it's the variety of the music for one, the hours for sure. I mean, that's what part of the mixing pot, and then the staff that you guys have there. I mean, they bring in their own people, which is a lot of the locals. So, I mean, there is a mixing pot, and you're right about that. But let's talk about the food for a second. Hold up, some really, really good food you guys got there too. I think y'all are famous for it, right? Which one of y'all is responsible for that?
That'd be me.
So are you a chef at heart or what?
I am not.
No.
I'm a fat guy that likes to eat.
Okay, same. So I worked in the kitchen for a little bit whenever I was younger, and I always said if I just make it how I would want to eat it, then it would have to be good, right? And unfortunately, I don't think that's the case all the time. But more butter. There's always
So
butter or bacon.
What is your most popular menu item?
It's got to be the burgers.
the burgers. What do y'all do special with them? Can we even talk about that on air? We're gonna get killed.
So when we took over, I tried to learn how to do the kitchen just in case. And my brother here looked at me and said, "Get out." So I have no business being in a kitchen.
None.
I know that they go on the grill. I know they come off hot and delicious.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's good though. I mean, without that, that's square one. I guess step one.
I got step one down. That's as far as I got.
We got a couple comments. Look, Jojo, you want to read them out?
B Pace is in here. What is that? What is that going on here? That
90. I don't know.
That's 90 for sure.
Yeah,
What's up, family? That's
What up,
Preston
what up?
Plowed. Deborah.
Oh, those guys, they go to Japan all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Hi,
can
Mom.
watch there. What's,
Oh, your mom's watching?
oh,
What's up?
Mom.
Yeah, that's Mom.
We named this whole
What's
show
up,
after
Mom?
our moms. So, yeah, you're right in at home there.
So B Pace said Juke Joint. He's been there.
Oh, yeah.
We did a great. That was our last episode. B Pace, Biloxi. Dude is super talented. Him and Plowed, they're incredible. And they've actually went to Japan and filmed the music video.
And they actually got Jourdan rapping on the last podcast.
Yeah, that was sick.
Both of it. It was pretty funny, actually. So you guys need to go check that out.
And Danielle says, "Stop bouncing your leg."
I bounce mine
Yes,
all the time
Satan.
too, man. Yeah,
What's up, babe?
Do you bounce your leg?
I'm a bouncer, man. I can't help it. So you want to talk about our new studio setup? We got a couple new additions.
Like the cloud?
Yeah, we got a cloud back here, and we got some new uplights. Shout out to Loxicon. Thank you so much, Pete.
Yeah, shout out P Jones.
Yeah, y'all go watch this. He's got a couple of episodes out there.
We got him on about crypto, and he's into the light game, and he was telling us it's the funniest thing ever. He's like, he has his house set up because he's in the industry, so he wakes up with his music.
Nice.
Like,
yeah, there was the same
That's
song or his song every day, every time at the right volume level. It's pretty cool.
During Mardi Gras, he'll be playing Mardi Gras music, but it's set up when he gets up because he gets up super early, so it's set up on a schedule. Smart House, Mississippi.
Sorry,
Smart
I got
House.
it. We see you, Mr. McKinley. Hello.
Hey,
Is Patrick in here?
shout out. So let's talk more about this Juke Joint place. All right, so you guys had it for 4 years now. This place has been around for a lot longer than that, though, right?
It has.
Do y'all know the exact year that it was? I mean,
don't.
you told me
He
what it
knows
was.
more than
Okay, what was it?
It was Bar Denial,
Okay,
and I believe Mesos.
yeah, that's what I remember it as.
When I came to Mississippi, I started working for Mississippi Juke Joint with Nick Quave.
Okay,
That was 2013. So
okay.
I've been on
You've
that
been there
property.
for a hot minute.
I've been on that property since 2013.
So I remember going there whenever Mizo actually first started. I don't remember the other place. Maybe this was before I was 21. But my favorite part about that place is the back. There's big trees and the lights in there, and then the stage and the ability. Whenever they built that stage, man, just the music that it brought to the table. But
You're right on that because I mean, you get there, you do joint, you go grab you a
You get lost.
cold beer, and you go sit back there. You also do bonfires.
Oh, of course.
Bonfires. You got cornhole. You can grab you a table and just chill out. And one of the craziest experiences. Yeah, like look at it. I mean, you can't. It's an old house that was turned into a bar that's got good comfort food.
so is there any ghosts there? Me and Jordan are doing the ghost hunting venture right now, and you guys got any paranormal activity going on we need to know about?
Nothing flew.
Not
Or,
that I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't experienced it.
All right.
Come on,
We're just checking. We're checking all.
but could we make something?
We could.
Well, I mean, you hear the raccoons digging through the walls.
Yeah. So is the raccoon a mascot? Is this the official mascot? I mean,
Yes.
is it the same raccoon every time? That's my question from someone who sees it on Facebook.
I
all
think
the time.
we're on generation 3.
3 or 4.
Do you have a name for him?
Oh, they all have names: white face, little man, big boy, fat guy.
I don't even feel like I'm a Juke Joint fan or person right now. I don't know any of these names. Y'all have them. You need to put them on a chalkboard for everyone to be able to play along.
Fair enough.
They turn. They have their own. So they have the Rooster in downtown Ocean Springs. The Juke Joint goes. You know what? Y'all did y'all had the raccoon for a long time.
Long time.
They have the raccoon. I've hung out with the raccoon. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You probably slept with the raccoon.
Probably slept there because I've slept the Juke Joint. You can't do that anymore. But back in the day, I've slept there a few times. Saved my life. If I don't drink and drive, you shouldn't drink and drive. Now with that, but then
There wasn't. Yeah. that's
Uber
not
wasn't so popular. Y'all live far away,
Right.
And I was a big supporter of that bar. Like now, get an Uber.
Well, one thing I will say, I've been in there numerous times whenever your staff has called somebody to ride home, and that is huge. That's big. That's awesome. So shout out to you guys for that.
The staff has the authority to call and pay for
Right.
rides for anybody.
Not anybody.
Oh,
Tell them all that. They're all going
So
to
y'all do that. That's sick.
No. That's
Yeah.
responsible, man. I mean, most places don't even think about doing stuff like that. So I commend y'all right off the bat.
It's
for
all
that.
about our patrons. We want them to come back tomorrow.
Right. Exactly. Yep. The longevity.
Correct.
That's how insurance is too. So let's take it back a little further than the Juke Joint. Let's talk about, where you guys are from and I guess what brought y'all here. So Trench, you'd go first. Take it away, man. Let's hear
All
it.
right. I was originally born in Florida and lived most of my life between Georgia and North Carolina. I ended up joining the Navy in 1998 out of North Carolina. Spent 6 years inactive, 2 deployments, 1 war. Got out, got a job with Lockheed Martin, moved to New Jersey, and then in September 06, I moved down here with Lockheed Martin.
That's who's there out at Ingalls, right? That's the defense contractor.
It is. 4 years ago, I swapped over to the government position that I have now, still working for the Navy, and been down here ever since. You know, this place really does remind me of where I'm from in North Carolina, being it's coastal. So I lived on the coast of North Carolina. So this place was like,
I'm in a couple like shrimp group enthusiast groups on shrimp boats, and a lot of them are based out of North Carolina. I didn't realize how big of a coastline that played a fact in there, because whenever I was a kid, I remember snow skiing in North Carolina, and that's 2 things that you don't typically put in the same mindset as skiing and water activities. So
I've had if you're from North Carolina, you say you got the coast on one side, the mountains on the other side, and everything in between.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ain't they big into like the squatted trucks now too? So
why did you bring that up?
I'm just being. That's them, right? That's them, right? Yeah, nailed it.
It's horrible.
They're home of the squatted trucks.
It's the Carolina squad.
Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't.
So they remember Chris Rowe used to always do. Shout out to Chris Rowe.
I saw Chris Rowe today.
But remember when Chris Rowe used to lift his truck, but he always had it like a lean like this.
That just means there was not a leveling kit on it.
That's what they doing though. They're like. Back in the day, Chris had his trucks and he'd always have the big rims on it and had that kind of.
So the Carolina squad is basically you put a lift kit on the front and a lowering kit on the back, and it looks like a dog dragging its butt across the carpet.
Why?
Who knows?
So you've never had this?
No.
All right, cool. All right, that's check one right there. We're good.
I just didn't know. I didn't know if you invented that or.
So Guido, what about you, man? How'd you get to these parts? Where are you from?
I'm from Dover, Delaware.
Okay.
I joined the military 1994. I was in the Army.
Back in 94. It was a good year.
Moved back to Delaware and opened a restaurant nightclub for about 8 years.
So you got skin in the game here. You know what
Absolutely.
you're doing. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Prior to that, I worked for Gallo Wines as a salesman. Budweiser, Coors Miller. So I've been in the liquor industry about 25 years.
Heck yeah.
So it's been fun. 2013, my wife decides to move down here with her cousin. And at the time, I owned a bail bonds business in Delaware. And she said, "Oh, come on. You can run it from down here." So I did. I promised her 1 year. And that was almost 9 years ago.
You just had so much fun you couldn't leave.
That's it. That's it. I told her I hated Mississippi. It was too hot. I'm well insulated. So
it's not that bad if you have a good air condition.
It is even fat.
Well, I finally acclimated because I wear pants all the time now. In Delaware, I never wore pants.
Really?
Snowing outside, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
What?
And with my job down here, I had to wear pants. So now I'm wearing pants everywhere I go.
Oh man, screw that.
So,
and it's not even hot yet. It's still June.
Right.
We got a couple more months. Yeah, but
if it ever gets too hot, you can always do what I do. I usually just. Emma's been pretty aggravated with me lately. I've been cutting my pants into shorts.
I've actually got a couple pair that I've done the same. But I'm not proud of it.
It's just too hot.
They're good pants.
You always cut them too short, don't you?
Always.
So that's how I got here. And it's been a fun ride. I love it.
So you guys got any crazy military stories like when y'all were in?
Yes.
Let's hear some.
No.
You want to know? You can't talk about them?
It's a family show, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, not really. It's whatever show we want it to be.
Yeah. We got Preston speaking Japanese. Deborah said the raccoon came to Rob's wedding. Meg fed the raccoon. And then we have Curtis said, "Yo, what up, Guido and Trench?
What's up, Curtis?
Furby.
Curtis.
Guido is my road dog. He's had my six since day one."
What's up, sis?
And then Christopher said, "Chug a beer 360 and hit a backflip."
Yeah, let's see that. From you, Jordan.
I mean, I can somersault pretty good. I am shaped like a circle, so.
Could you do a backflip?
No.
Okay.
In a pool.
Maybe down the stairs, maybe.
In a pool, yes.
I don't think I could even do it in a pool.
You could do one in a pool, huh?
I don't know. Maybe I've done one before off the side of a boat, like scuba diving off the side, but it's more of a fall, a back fall, not a back flip. So
yeah, there is a thing, Matt does scuba diving. Let's just jump into this old story that just happened recently with him and his father. You want to go ahead and tell them the story about you getting attacked by jellyfish?
It wasn't so much an attack. It was more of a error on my fault for not, checking my, I guess, surroundings. But yeah, we were diving a wreck over in Orange Beach, and next thing you know, man, I'm just like pulling these things out of my BC, and they're everywhere, all over me. And I bailed on the dive and ended up back on the beach, like rolling around in the towel, calling it quits, like screaming in pain. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good either.
Wasn't that far? It wasn't that long ago either.
Yeah, it was definitely an eye opener to say the least. So what are y'all's hobbies? Y'all got anything, or is this bar y'all's hobby? You tell me.
Well, between the bar, that takes pretty good, a little bit of our time. But I'm a motorcycle enthusiast, enjoy riding.
Same.
So Harley's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not even another bite to talk about, or are you guys like, I don't know. Some people are real, we don't want anything other than a Harley, we're not even gonna acknowledge it. And then some are like, we respect, start wherever you want. Which one are y'all?
2 wheels is 2 wheels.
Yeah. If it's got 2 wheels and it goes faster when you do that.
So Jourdan's welcome with his Ruckus bike.
Dude, my Ruckus has stayed at my Ruckus has slept at the Juke Joint numerous times. They love that thing. Their friends love it. Stator's out. I've been lazy. I hadn't fixed it. I hadn't fixed it since cruising the coast. With all the like all that stuff going on with COVID, I drove that thing the whole week of cruising the coast. And the last day it died on me. So I just got to change the stator out. But yeah, no, they love the Ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever gotten on a Ruckus or driven a Ruckus?
You have. You've been on mine.
I've been on your Ruckus.
Yeah.
I have not.
No, I don't think I would fit on the Ruckus.
Believe it or not, you say that Jimmy, my buddy Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy, lives in South Carolina with where's the Dragon's Tail there? Right by Tennessee.
I think it's Tennessee.
So he's
Deals Gap.
He's at Coca-Cola. He moved for a Coca-Cola job, and he's what's Jimmy? You know Jimmy from Coke. He's probably 6'5". It's Chinese. He's half Chinese, half white. 6'5", like 500 pounds, maybe 550. He's got a Ruckus. I mean, he's a big boy. I mean, he's talking big. Well, he's lost some weight now, but like his Ruckus is got a little more juice to it. But man, we go riding. Yeah, I mean, it's.
So what's the furthest you guys have ever like ridden at one time?
600 miles.
Like how many days did that take? Once to one day?
Yeah,
boom,
600 miles.
Straight there. What is that for? Is that just for fun, or is there like
Sometimes.
Do y'all participate in any big, I guess, annual events or
The toy collection thing from the Asgard? Yeah, we ride that every year.
what's that?
So they collect toys for kids and kids. Wow, my brain just went. Nope, we're not doing this.
No, all right. So I just know that we were in college, and we were down at Daytona one weekend. Actually, college spring break. But the week we got there, we decided to go the weekend prior to the week we were supposed to be there, and it was the end of Daytona Bike Week. And wow, to say the least, like as a young college kid to see that in full force was pretty eye opening. I was just wondering if you guys ever participated in stuff like that or. No.
Guido's, yeah. We got a yeah from Guido.
Yeah, I'm heading up to Sturgis.
That's the big one, isn't it? That's
July.
the big one.
Beginning of August. So
This is your first time?
We're riding up.
This is your first time going?
It will be. Yep.
So how long have y'all been riding bikes?
17.
Forever.
Forever.
Started riding dirt bikes when I was 13.
See, I was always too scared, man.
It's not really scary though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I find it to be depends on certain roads. Now with people texting,
That is the scary thing.
that's the people.
Yeah,
that
it's not people. It's not you. It's other
Correct.
people.
I spend more time looking at people in their cars if it's on a phone.
Right.
Like that's reality. I do ride a scooter, but I have a motorcycle license. Passed it my first time. Most people can't say that in Mississippi. I passed
Did y'all
it.
pass it your first time?
Yes.
But when you meet the people, like there's people that ride around. There's so many people that ride around that don't have a motorcycle license to this day. Like, so you've learned when you do start riding your motorcycle to be aware of your surroundings, especially if I've laid my bike down 3 times, gravel, made some mistakes. But once you get the hang of it, and then you start looking around. You don't even look. I took the speedometer. I put it back on when I want, but I took it off. So I don't even pay attention to my speedometer. I'm paying attention to my surrounding.
I mean, riding a motorcycle is actually a safe thing to do until you put everybody else on the road. when they're on their phones or not paying attention or playing with their radios or.
It's a danger, and now it's even getting worse.
Yeah, I've had a few friends and family and getting some serious bad wrecks. I got no, I guess, interest or needs to get. I don't know. I'm not too great with attention anyway.
Well, see, for me, is if you get out on the road or a back road where there's nobody around and it's just you, the road, and your bike, you crank up the music, you listen to your favorite music, and you just go. You relax. You have time to mentally process things that you've been meaning to take care of or figure out, and it happens. You have no choice.
So you have a radio on your bike.
Yeah,
I have a fanny pack, guys. Okay.
What's the fastest you ever been on your motorcycle?
70 miles an hour.
That's true.
Is it?
I don't know. He's probably. I'm guessing he rides a Glide. He rides a Glide, and I mean for sure the CC power. I mean they're $140, $150 easy all day long.
No, wouldn't know.
Really?
I wouldn't want to go that fast on a motorcycle. Period. I don't even go that fast. Period.
So they get there fast, guys. I've rode one that. I mean, they get there fast.
So the Harley Road Glide, I ride a 19 Road Glide Special, as does he. They're set up for low end torque to get you to speed, get going, but they really don't go that fast.
They'll never race y'all's at a red light, like looking at each other.
Oh yes, they have. Yeah, they've done Fast and Furious.
He's not that guy.
No,
I'm that guy all day long.
I'll race you my scooter, bro. I'll race you my scooter.
So tell me, do y'all remember the day that you two met?
Yeah,
let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on.
So I was part of the club. Guido had found the club and was starting to hang around, and we were going to the Blessing of the Bikes in Gaucher. And he met another brother and got the information where we're going to be, and he come pulling up on this. What was it? A 96 Dyna?
It was a 98 Dyna.
98 Dyna. So I hate to say this, God, everybody's going to kill me for saying this. Sons of Anarchy. Okay. That's a Dyna. The bike they used in that TV show was primarily Dynas. They did use a couple other ones, but
is Dyna Harley?
It's a soft tail with it's like a Glide front cowl. All right.
I know nothing about this stuff.
No, I had no cowl, no windscreen.
How fresh were you at this point? Rider. How fresh in the motorcycle? You said you've been riding your whole life.
Yeah, I've been riding my whole life.
Okay. So that was he came rolling up, and in your mind, what were you thinking?
That's a big boy on a little bike.
Wait, that's the custom one you had painted, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that bike. Because when you first moved here, that was your custom bike. All right. Now you got like a fancy Glide.
I do. I've got a luxury bike.
Yeah, they're nice, man. I think if you're ever going to want to have a comfortable bike, because one thing they'll get these, like, I will never do a crotch rocket again.
Well, if you're going 600 miles, I feel like a crotch rocket is not.
But I'm saying it matters. It matters in the wrist. It matters in the lower back when you hop on these bikes and these Glides. I mean, Matt, you could ride a Glide and you'd be like, I want to be back on it. I mean, you have the comforts.
One of my favorite things about motorcycles is whenever I was probably like 17, I saw a guy riding around and he had a shirt on that said, "If you could read this, the bitch fell off." And
I think we've all had one.
Oh my God. Sorry, Miss Kathy.
Yeah, but I'll never forget it. I was definitely, I was like, oh, that's cool. No.
In fact, I think I sold you your first Glide, didn't I?
You did. You did.
So a lot's happened since now, or since that day, right? Do you recant this? Is that the same kind of your first? What was your first thought of this guy whenever you come rolling up?
I thought he was an asshole.
Most people think that a lot
facts.
About me too. Yeah.
What does the kids say nowadays? Hashtag facts.
Yes. But he grew on me.
Then he became
taught me
asshole.
a lot.
Yeah.
So you guys, did y'all do anything before the bar together as far as business, or was that your first?
It was the first thing together.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
Good.
That's sick.
Me and Jourdan would do this again in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Too, yeah. It's been a wild ride.
I mean, we've got the best staff on the Gulf Coast. No offense to the other establishments, but Brittany, Brandy, Spencer, Lisa.
These are people that we've been seeing for years.
Yeah, they've been with the Juke Joint for a long time.
There's y'all winning the Covey right there.
Yeah,
we didn't so much win, we just kind of went and got the picture taken.
Oh, well,
Brennan does our music, and
look at that pink blazer.
Yeah, you like that?
I like it. I had that Miami Vice feel too. That's what you went for.
There's old Brennan right there.
It's Brennan.
He looks angry.
Why does he look so mad?
I've never seen him that angry.
I thought he played the keytar.
Does he not have a keytar?
He does have a keytar.
He's a man of many.
He needs a shout out.
He's playing.
He needs a shout out. This guy.
We're just leave it up for a little bit. Just keep leaving it.
This is your shout out.
Yeah, just keep leaving it. We're fine. Guys, use it.
What does he do for y'all there?
He books our entertainment. He's our production manager, so he takes care of booking bands and lighting and sound and stuff like that. So
He looks so serious right now.
Is this not a conflict of interest because he's in the band and he's singing? And
That's
does he
a conversation.
Does he book himself like every other night?
He's never booked himself. Ever.
At least he's not lazy. You know, Brendan's a hard worker, man. I love that dude. He's always out on the grind. And he's super, super talented. You know,
I had there he is. I don't know if y'all seen this, but this is him right here.
you know you love that picture, brother.
So during COVID, I had a few nights where I sat there, Spencer, and I was just donating money, drinking beer at the house. I mean, we're trying to, I guess that's how y'all were doing what y'all could to keep the lights on.
Yeah, they were live streaming.
Yeah, it was
from the Juke, and
I had a blast.
that's something that happened. I think they picked up a good bit of it. You know, Joey or Jared and them at the Sound, they were doing the live streaming. You guys know them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They do some events.
Hey, look, they got us into this. We trade off with their cameras or their switch to how we operate shows. That we use the same cameras, and we trade off what we learn in our shows.
Yeah, we're just growing.
They got us in the live. Jared's like, "You're gonna have to do live. You have to do live. You have to do live." I'm like, "All right, we're doing it." And
Now look at us. Look at us now.
now we're live.
Paying off.
Live.
You got Guido and
Mom.
Trench on the show.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Kind of a big deal. And also, guys, take this moment. If you want a crawfish and beer merch, which you guys have bought from us, thank you. Crawfishbeer.com. Get your merch, support our podcast. We're trying to take over our local news. So we're trying
And
to
go like and share. Go like and share. That's another thing we're asking. All right. So let's talk about the motorcycle club.
Were you about to say a different word?
No, I just had to slow it down and make sure that I didn't,
You didn't say
it's
the G
something
word?
that we do.
And then you didn't say that word.
So what's the name of it? Is what?
It's the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club. We are an organization made up of veterans, but we are not a veterans motorcycle club. We are a motorcycle club first, made up of veterans second.
Okay. But is that on the criteria? You've got to be a veteran
For
So-
our club, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then what do you guys do? I mean,
All kinds of
stuff. But what can we talk about?
Ride motorcycles, drink beer, man. No, we
Not at the same time.
we do charities. Unfortunately, last year we weren't able to do a lot of what we normally do. About once a quarter, or at a minimum, we try to do at least twice a year. We'll do food drives or clothing drives for the local VA, or toy donations for kids or stuff like that.
Right on.
So it sounds like it's a brotherhood.
It's a huge brotherhood.
Yeah, I've met a lot of the guys. They're hilarious. They're some good people. Like they spend a lot of time at the Juke Joint. They're a big supporter of the group. Like you go out there and they're on the front porch. That's what you'll roll.
Y'all got a big club? Is it big?
I mean, pretty big, huh?
What is the standard size? I don't even know.
Of a club?
Of a club, yeah.
Club, you only need 2 people to make one, right?
I guess, yeah. But I mean, is that what's normal? What's the average? Is there an average?
More than one, less than $1 million.
Okay. It's not an average.
And
it's not how averages work.
And y'all run out and y'all do like fallen soldiers type stuff. I mean, out to funerals and you show respect. I've seen that several times from y'all. It's a big part of what y'all do. So I mean, how's that y'all get reached out to go, whether it's y'all's own brother, somebody that they reach out to y'all, or y'all just, I mean.
Well, typically our club will just honor our fallen brothers.
Okay.
If we've been requested to do somebody who is not a member of our organization, will attend. But we support all veterans. So if they need us, they can call us. We're there.
Do you deal with a lot of veterans with was it PTSD?
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Does riding bikes help them?
Some.
The adrenaline, like that. Because I mean, riding motorcycles, we were talking about, but
It's the brotherhood. If there's any veterans out there that's listening and you have an issue, Trench and I will be more than glad to sit down and talk with you and be your crutch or whatever you need.
That's awesome. Thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for y'all's service too, man.
The 22 veterans a day and killing themselves is got to stop.
Yeah, dude. It's sad.
is that many people right now?
and it's really not talked about. I mean, it's really not.
That's why we got to bring it up on here.
Yep.
I mean, it's what y'all do is, I mean, it's really, I mean, I wish more of it, more people would get out there and do that.
And Christ, if you're not a veteran and you have thoughts like that, reach out to Trench or myself. We'll be your crutch.
Fat guy got padded shoulders.
Absolutely.
So most of the guys you see riding on Harleys, man, they got big hearts.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Right.
They got big hearts. They're not that scary. I mean, they're probably scary if you mess with them, but they got big hearts.
All right, let's talk about music. What's Guido? What's your favorite band?
My favorite band that they just recently came through. I fell in love with Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh.
That's the girls you're showing us.
Yes,
that's awesome.
They were phenomenal.
Those young ladies put on a show.
It was amazing. One of the best shows I've seen since I've been at the Juke Joint.
So you guys get to see a lot of talent there.
Lots.
Tell me how. I guess is it all through Brennan and he's the one who's picking it all? You have any influence in any of it? Like, hey, I know this person and I want him to play here.
We give Brennan free reign. However, bigger shows need to be brought through Trench and myself.
Right.
So
because that costs more money, right?
Correct.
For sure.
When it requires us bringing in production, certain sound guys, shout out to Aaron Moeller, we'll do it, but it all costs extra money, and we got to make sure there's ROI on our event.
Always.
What's a typical charge at door?
It depends on how much the show is.
Yeah. $25-$30.
We try to keep it in that price range.
Still not bad. Yeah. Plus, you got a lot of great talent out there. I mean, y'all put so I was talking. You got Matt, Marvin, Terry over there at the cannery.
Great guys.
Great. And I was telling Terry, it's like, I've been knowing Guido for a long time because they just now got a stage like really set up. And I'm like, I grew up with Juke Joint's the only place that had that, Juke Joint had the outdoor stage and that vibe, and and they're getting a stage too. So it's kind of cool. You don't really see a lot of bars or businesses or local businesses with stages. I mean, they're casinos, be honest with you. You got to go to a casino. And for me, I'm really not that guy. I don't mind going to casinos every now and then, but like, it's just too much of a hassle.
I like the stage, the back of y'all stage, that paint job that's on it when the lights hit it the right way and it pops. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a shout out to Robbie Eminent.
How old is
he? Did that?
That's Robbie did that.
Yeah. Robbie, the one that does all the does all the band portraits.
Yeah,
live portraits. Yeah,
this place is sick.
So, all right, there it is. They're all lit up. That's what it looks like, guys. If you haven't ever been, go check it out. They're on Government Street. What's the address?
1911 Government Street.
And you guys are spending how much of y'all's lives there these days?
About a third, a little over a third.
Good. So you guys know where to find them. You go look for them. Come look for them. Right. Ask for Guido and Trench.
Oh, okay, this is the Midland guys you said were there, right?
Yeah, that's Aaron Moeller on the left, and one of the Midland. I believe it's the lead singer. Aaron was bringing him through town, and he stopped by.
So Aaron's big into the audio world.
Aaron Moeller is touring manager for Midland currently.
Oh, snap!
And he's an Ocean Springs resident.
And he helps you out. Y'all help y'all out the Juke Joint.
Loves the Juke Joint.
There's a lot of people that are actually like well known out of Ocean Springs that I guess are well known outside of Ocean Springs, but not well known inside of Ocean Springs. I think they like to keep it that way.
I think so.
So what's the future? What do you guys got going on at the Juke here coming up?
We got Todd Berry coming up, a comedian from out of town.
Okay. Yeah, y'all are starting to do comedy. I said the Landmass guys.
Every Tuesday night.
Krangus. Yeah.
That's St. Martin. That's a bunch of St. Martin boys too.
It is St. Martin guys. Shout out.
We've been doing comedy, I think now going on 3 years.
So have you guys ever went up there and gave it a shot?
No.
Why not?
No.
When's the last time you tried something new?
I mean, I just tried this beer.
Is that your first? No, I got challenged. Actually, Jared Seymour challenged me for 5 minutes not too long ago, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So you might see me and Jourdan in there here soon.
I got to figure out how to rap first. This is what my goal right now is to be a rapper.
Jourdan did learn how
Preston's
to
get me on this
freestyle.
We did rap last week. I think I want to be a rapper now.
So do y'all have an open mic night too?
On Tuesdays.
Okay. What else?
No, Tuesday's open mic comedy.
Okay, open mic comedy.
Oh, the open mic jam is Sunday.
What else is
with 3HG? It's been there since.
Dude, they've been playing forever.
8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
I think it's the longest open jam on the coast. So
So what other specials or days do y'all have at the Juke Joint?
Monday night's service industry night.
Tuesday's comedy. Wednesday is want to drink Wednesday. That means just come out and drink.
It's just Wednesday.
We have a soloist on Wednesday. It's usually Chris Huchin.
Yeah.
Thursday's karaoke. Friday's DJ live music. And our live music starts late at night for the simple fact that we're giving an opportunity to the service industry people in Ocean Springs to get off of work and come enjoy live music. So we give them the chance to enjoy their evening.
Yeah, you're more of a local spot, right?
Right. They're busting their ass all night serving patrons until 12, 1 o'clock. Come on down. Let us serve you and listen to live music until 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
And that's cool as shit. Because I mean, there's so many people in the service industry down here on the coast.
I mean, it's a service place.
Yeah.
You know, they got the casinos.
Yeah.
How many? So y'all are pretty close with y'all's regulars. I mean, from Friendsgiving to, I mean, y'all have like kind of like a family.
We'll go ahead and tell them what the motto is there, brother.
Come as a guest, leave as family.
I like that. That's a good motto.
You know, our clientele is Yale to jail. My brother likes to say hood to Harvard. It doesn't matter. Come in.
Good,
welcome.
I really like that.
Everybody's welcome.
So what are the official hours of the Juke Joint?
Does anybody even know?
Does anybody even know? You guys better know.
I'm sure somebody does.
We know when we open.
Yeah, we close when people go home, man. So Monday through Thursday we're open at 6 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday we open at 5 p.m. So unless we're doing crawfish, which we just ended during crawfish season, we open Sundays at noon.
Nice. That's what I was telling y'all. We went, I guess it was 2 years ago. It was because of COVID. We got to go and do last year. But me and my girlfriend were going a good bit, and it was fire. Who cooks the crawfish?
We do.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Whose recipe? You guys are a couple of Yankees.
Should we steal the recipe?
Did y'all eat crawfish before you moved to Mississippi?
Never.
Absolutely.
You did?
Oh,
You
yeah.
did? Where did you first discover crawfish at?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Carolina had crawfish. I mean,
Oh, we do. Yeah.
yeah, they're kind of south. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, it's a southern thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Delaware, they're sold as bait for bass.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So
Why would you do that? Like, why?
To catch a bass.
Fish got to eat.
Yeah, I would. I'm a crawfish person. You know that.
I am now.
Yeah, like, you can't go wrong. I'm
I've
sad.
got my crawfish and beer gear. So
Hey, look, appreciate you doing that.
if you didn't get it, go get it.
But y'all do some crazy stuff.
shirts
though.
are comfortable.
Good.
Hey.
Good. Like to hear that. Good feedback. Solid
Yeah.
feedback. Thanks, guys,
Thank
for the
you for
support.
the feedback. But y'all do like all you can eat stuff and platters, and I mean, y'all are real big in the. I mean, do y'all still do the all you can eat?
We did up, and this was our last Sunday this past weekend for Father's Day, and it's 1,200, 1,500 pounds in 3 hours.
That goes quick.
And you know
It
they're
does.
doing beard turn. We had I was the Bearded Villains back in the day when I had Instagram. They reached out to me this a couple of years ago. You know that we did our first event, the Bearded Villains back then. Now they're back and they're doing contest, right? Juke Joint is y'all love people with beards now.
We've always loved people.
Wait a
with
minute.
beards.
Tell me more. Let's
Yeah,
hear it. What
that's
is
the
this?
contest.
What's Bearded Villains?
The Bearded Villains are a beard social club.
I've never been invited.
I have not. I got invited to be a guest judge at the event. But that was about it.
But I mean, it's a pretty big thing. But y'all doing the contest. I was hoping somebody would get out and start doing a beard contest because people do take this serious.
Yeah, we just had the event 3 weeks ago. They came through. They had members from, I think, 15 or 20 different states. One came from overseas.
To compete?
Yeah, it's serious. It's serious.
like a brotherhood.
Wow.
Bearded men. And it was a great time. They raised $30,000 for their charity.
Yeah,
So,
which was also another a veterans
yes,
organization.
Nice.
Yeah.
They have a chapter out there in Louisiana. They probably helped out.
they were there.
Yeah, they're pretty big into it. Yeah, they invited me to do it. I just never did it. Like, there's Mississippi chapters and all that stuff. I just like having a beard guy, like a beard, you know.
Right.
But it's cool to see like they'll like do style cuts and mustache, and they get into it. Like it's for me, every other day I wash my beard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just a dirty.
I can smell it sometimes.
It's a napkin. It's here we are right here. Here,
It's
look.
Bearded Villains.
Oh, are you about to? Are you sharing it? Or you sharing it?
Yeah.
Gary, you can share it, huh?
Give us a run.
Give us a run. Give us a taste of it, Gary. You share it.
Let them see it. Let the fans see what they want to see.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Here it is right here.
I will say there were some just phenomenally groomed beards. Like it was ridiculous.
Do you feel like you don't do enough to your beard when you meet these guys? Because I felt that
Yes.
way.
Yeah, matter of fact, I went and bought, I think, 6 or 7 bottles of beard oil that day.
Did they sell it there?
They were selling
Oh,
it there.
of course they
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course they.
And they probably had beard combs.
They did.
And then
Did you buy one?
Not the comb.
No.
Just the oil.
There were so many beard accessories.
dude, it's intense. Okay.
Do they have beard extensions?
Oh yeah. They have beard straighteners now. You got beard implants. I mean, for people that can't grow beards, which we're lucky and we can grow beards. We're lucky we can grow beards. But for the people that can't grow beard, like I'm not even going to
Brandon Talley.
Floyd Money Mayweather, he got a beard transplant. Yep. That was strange. But there are people out there that really.
Jordan Matthew beard oil.
I've been Aaron Jackson. He's cuts my hair, and I'm like, hey man, because he's experimenting with other beard oils and stuff. I'm like, hey, it'd be so dope to do like a beard oil. We're gonna have a few products with my face on it, guys. We got to do that. It's always been a goal of mine, like do so like a beard product, like the Kathy and Susie's kids, maybe.
We need that one picture that Cam and Kane always want to put on a beard.
No, not mean mug face.
Yeah. That would be a good one.
We can do it.
You gonna glitter your beard for Christmas?
He did it
I
for.
will not ever do that again. I did do it because I think I was at your place when I did it,
I believe so.
and it was too much of a mess. It was like you
Really?
can't get because it like you didn't. I think I destroyed the juke joint that night. Like you don't
still
want,
glitter on the front.
you don't want to like there. It's cool to like do it if you're like out in the woods, but like no.
I don't know
I
if
even
it's
did.
ever cool to do it.
I even sprayed my beard and went on. We did the pink dress run like the very first year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I sprayed it pink, and then I think Aaron did some pink stuff to it too. But like, it took forever to get that stuff out. My AC vent, my air filter was just destroyed.
Packed.
I mean, the house smelled weird. No, I think I'm fine. Like, I think having a beard is something I enjoy having. I don't want to go over it. Like, guys, all I do is condition it. I condition every night, and then I probably wash it a couple times a week. I don't do it all the time. I've never really done like lotions and oils.
What about y'all? What's key for your beard maintenance?
Yeah, we don't hear this
Soap
one.
and water and oil.
Oil? You do oil it?
I do oil it.
What about you?
I shampoo and I do condition.
See, I
every
heard him
day?
tell me one
Every
time
day?
condition. Conditioner was what makes it lay down, but
Do you gotta do it every day though?
I don't wash it every day. I do
Okay.
condition every day though.
Some old dude told me he's like, don't wash because it does strip all your oils out of your beard. So some old guy came up,
old dudes, they're full of knowledge.
dude. Some
Old dude knowledge.
beards are they're.
You guys got any old dude knowledge for us? You're not that old, but I mean, y'all are older than us. What should we know? What could y'all tell a couple 34-year-olds whenever you were our age? We wish you would have known what you know now.
Just keep your head down and drive on.
You're saying keep work hard?
Set your goals and
Is life like a roller coaster?
achieve 'em.
Trust
Absolutely.
but verify.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a
Trust.
good one.
And that's a t-shirt.
That is probably a
And we
t-shirt.
just get, that's a Trench t-shirt right there.
I like it.
Man. But yeah, I definitely want y'all back on the show. I think there's a lot more stuff we'll be talking about in the future. Highly proud of what the Juke Joint has been and what y'all do for the community. It's one of them spots that it was kind of fun when we were like, we're going to have them on. Like,
Oh,
guys
yeah.
from the coast, you know what the Juke Joint is.
That's how we started this thing off. I'm like, man, everybody's been there. And if you haven't, get your butt down there.
It's a comfort food bar. I mean, when you think comfort food, it's the same concept I think about Juke Joint as a bar. It's just that right spot. You get lost there. It's a great environment. Atmosphere is everything. There's no strangers in that bar at all. It's all family. But before we end this out, guys, you got any questions about for Trench, Guido? Y'all have anything y'all would like to say to the camera?
Yeah, you got a little platform. What y'all got to say?
I just want to give a shout out to the staff that works hard for us. We appreciate you, all of you. Sometimes we don't show it, but trust me, we appreciate you. All the other establishments that are doing big things right now, keep it up. You know, there's a lot of people itching to go out and do things, so make it fun for them. And, you know, if anybody needs anything, call Trench or I.
Thank you to all of our customers. Without you, we couldn't do what we do. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Hey man, you guys are a couple great guys. I'm glad we got to spend
how
some
about
time
one more
with y'all.
question before we go? This is the last question I'm gonna ask. How did COVID impact y'all's bar? That's just the last question. I was just gonna say that for the very end. How did COVID impact small business, a bar, and that staff with employees? Y'all rely on the food industry, having people there. You can't have people in your building, and y'all went through a lot. How did it impact y'all? How did it impact y'all?
At first, it wasn't good. You know, Guido and I were scrambling, trying to figure out how we were going to, keep our employees with money in their pocket and food on their table. But thankfully, we started selling crawfish to go. We started doing the live streams, stuff like that. And I can't even take credit for that. A lot of the ideas that we did came directly from our staff. And fortunately enough, we did qualify for the paycheck protection program, which helped us out. And I mean, most of all, Guido and I are very money minded. Like, we watch the bank account like a hawk. So we are trying to build the business. So we squirreling money away. And we were able to get through it with, I'm not gonna say no impact, but it definitely could have hurt a lot worse than what it did.
And all employees were paid.
Indeed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But you guys are definitely a staple in this community. Y'all keep it up for sure.
I know.
Again, I don't think there's a week in my life that goes by where I don't hear the words Juke Joint.
Juke Joint.
So kudos to y'all for that. Keep that good food coming.
All right, guys, and we'll we're gonna have a part 2. A lot more coming. Definitely want to have you guys on. Hey, and thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you have anything to say? Garrett, do you have nothing to say?
Until then,
You want to hunt dinosaurs in your dreams? Come down to Mattress by Appointment Goche. You stare at them, and they stare right back. And that's when the attack happens.
I got the yellow ribbon. So, it's okay.
How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand